Hi guys, welcome to Holiday 2019 floor set. I'm going to take you through Harlem House, Pacific House, and Modern Holiday Loft, as well as our new white shop and our bedding and tabletop destinations. This holiday season we've got lots of amazing new product, from the velvets that everyone loves to fun pops of color in modern and really cool shine in pure. Hi guys, welcome to Holiday Floor Set 2019. We're going to start in Harlem House, which is our decorator concept for the season. So Global has now transitioned to be called Decorator because of the brass accents and velvet fabrics that have taken over the concept. So all stores will start in the Decorator concept with 4 living room footprints minimum, 3 dining room footprints, and a bedroom footprint. So here in Dubai Mall, the lead-in footprint is a retreat sofa. So this is split based on stores, so check your footprint guide and X-Grid for what you should have. But here in the retreat footprint, we have a brand new landscape coffee table, which is marble with ash wood, and our new ombre rug underneath. One of the cool things about this season is that we have a lot of new layered pillows in the lush velvet fabrics. We've got lush velvet with tassels in this pink color. And then there's lots of Art Deco pillows. If you remember from a few seasons ago, we had the Art Deco pillow in the pink blush color, which sold out immediately. And we've now introduced it this season in a gold color. This actually has metallic fibers and jewel pieces woven into it, so it's a really great pillow for customers that love the Decorator concept. Moving on through Decorator, here you can see the trim shop. So obviously this will only be in select stores. We are not launching trim in our Saudi Arabia stores. And Dubai Mall will have the largest trim shop of any store. So based on your inventory, you can build out this fixture, but it'll be much smaller in most stores. One of the things to keep in mind is that our ornaments are also separated by concept. So in your photo book that you'll receive shortly, you will see the ornaments that fall under Decorator, Modern, and Pure. We are merchandising them all together just because we have a small assortment, but they're kind of merchandised in rows. So you've got Decorator all here, you've got Pure on the left side, and then more Modern on the right side, just so we kind of keep them together based on their aesthetic. Following through in the Decorator concept, we've got the Andes bed, which has been on the floor for many seasons. This has been updated this season with the new landscape duvet, layered with our crowd favorite, the lush velvet crinkle in blush. One of the things we wanted to emphasize in Decorator concept this season is a very accepting layering of velvet and not being too heavy with velvet. You'll see more of that in the back of the store. And this duvet layered with velvet gives it a much more modern feel to the Decorator concept. The walls in Decorator are split this season into gold and wasabi. So the one you're looking at right now is gold wasabi. And in this store, obviously we have a larger bay size than some of the other stores, so you guys will just have to condense. There's lots of duplication with the pillows here. So when you actually set your store, you just want to look at what's duplicated and how you can minimize that. And then adjacent to the golden wasabi wall is the global lantern assortment wall. So this has been here for many seasons. The newness added here are these ceramic hurricanes. These are in a brand new blue color with a metallic silver interior. So when you actually put candles inside, the silver glows out and it looks like the starry skies, which is really cool. On the other side of the gold and wasabi wall, we've layered foundations, vase collection into the wall. So you can see here the entire foundations collection. And for stores that have wall space, you'll see this on your maps, you will actually set foundations in the wall with a combination of the glass, the marble, and the nickel. And then you'll do the gold foundations, the brass foundations, with the green glass jade collection, which was in Pure last season. So for stores that are small, this will all be combined together, and we can work on that based on your store assortment sizing. Newness in foundations this season, as mentioned, is the nickel. So all the SKUs that we had in the brass now come in the nickel, which is a really nice update for customers who want some more shine, but are not looking for brass color. I'm crossing over to the other side of the store in the Decorator concept. Here we have the Tower dining table. So again, Tower is running low stock for the season, so based on your X-Grid, just make sure what dining table goes here in this space. But the great thing here is that we have a brand new dinnerware collection. So we have the Celestial plate in gold. So you've got a salad plate, you've got a dinner plate. And we've accessorized this in a silver voice. because we have this amazing silver glitter garland that works for the season, and paired with our silver and blue hurricanes. So stores that do 2 tables can set like this. Stores with 1 table, obviously you'd have this consolidated. You'll still have the shoppable celestial plates in the white and the blue here. But this is a great new update to Celestial, which we know has done really well for us. So on this side of the store, we have the main foundation, the Andes sectional. So all stores are showing this in metal velvet. The metal velvet fabric layers really well with the new pillows that sit in this wall. This is the blush and blue wall, so we're mixing cool colors with blush, which again is a nice way to update the concept. The new pillows here, in the same voice as you saw on the gold side, we've got these deco weave pillows that have metallic fibers woven in, and they're all embroidered. So there's 3 new pillows, 2 in the square and then 1 in the 12 by 21 size, as well as the pink tassel pillow that we saw on the other side. So if you look at the way the sectional is styled, we've played around with different ways that people can use pillows. So we've got what we traditionally do, you have 2 pillows together with a throw, and in the center to kind of fill up the space, we have 5 pillows layered together, and then 1 by himself. So I think when you guys merchandise your store, just make sure you're following the photos the way they're set. The way we do this is purposeful to try to bring out the aesthetic that the brand wants us to represent. And it's a really nice way for us to represent how customers actually live, because people don't always have their pillows on their sofas organized the way we do them in retail. Another thing we've tried to focus on this season is, you'll notice in all of our footprints, where you see a coffee table set up, there's shoppable product underneath. So here you see shoppable candles, shoppable trays. The bar cart that's paired with this Andes sectional here has a really cool brand new barware collection that you can use for drinks and stuff. And then all the shoppable product is underneath. Here you see the brand new ISME glassware. So some of you may have seen this as it launched in stores a little bit earlier for the season. But there's expanded sizes in this collection in the pink fluted glass. And then that ties in with our new table setup for the season. So the table that you guys are looking at now is the frame dining table. It comes with a marble top and a brass base. Again, this is not in every store, it's just in select stores. So check your X-grid for what you're supposed to be showing. But this is our really true decorative voice, because you've got brass, you've got blush and pinks, and you've got mercury here, which we know our customers love. So we've got a brand new brushstrokes dinnerware collection in blush and gold brass. And this is paired with the ISME glassware we talked about and the gold flatware. The last main thing in this concept is the mercury build out. So this will be in all stores. This is basically all your mercury candles, all your mercury vases paired together. Just be very cautious when you're merchandising this to make sure there's breathing space. So you see we've staggered all the vases, so it's kind of like climbing up from bottom to top. We've layered in with pillows to break up the space, and the mirror trays also. And then on the back of this, you'll see there's more pillows and trays as you build in. I think it's really important that you're showing customers different things that work together. So, you know, if they love these mercury vases and they want pillow updates and they're not into pink or gold, they can use these neutral colors also. There are 2 more footprints in the global concept. So we've got the Bradford sofa behind us, which some of you will be showing. Some of you will be showing the Monroe sofa. This is just an update with additional pillows, new rugs, and some occasional furniture. And then some of you also have the Clara sofa, which replaces the Page, which has run out for the season. Again, that's just an update based on the newness in textiles. And the third dining table in the decorated concept is the statement dining table. So this is set with the bejeweled dinnerware, which we had launched last season in the gray and gold. And we'll send you photos for that on how to set it up. Hi guys, welcome to the modern concept for this season called Holiday Loft. Modern, as you know, typically has lots of bright colors in it, lots of straight lines, and this season is no different. Here you see the brand new Harris sectional. So this is a sleeper sofa with a storage chaise, and this is in most stores. Some of you won't be showing this just based on size and allocation, so some of you will be showing the Antwerp here. But one of the cool things here is there's brand new colorful vases. There's a brand new Valentina chair in the red fabric. So you got red fabric and red powder coated frame, which is a fun update to the Valentina chair. And then the other footprints in this concept are Eddie. Some of you are showing duckfoot instead of that. We have the grid tufted or the duckfoot bed. And then also we will have the Enzo sectional. So as you look through this store, you see a lot of these paper trees. These obviously will not be in all stores. These big ones are just for Dubai Mall for extra holiday effect. But all stores will have the small paper trees which we can sell. All stores outside of KSA. Newness in this concept for furniture, we've got the Jack's dining table. So this is a really cool 60-inch dining table which seats 6 people easily. And for this season, again, newness in dinnerware, we've got brand new Dapper plates. So there are 8 different Dapper animals in the new plates this season. And then some stores will have the red stripe plates to pair with this. Behind here, you can see a brand new bar. So this is the Berkeley bar, which is new for the season. Again, this is only in select stores, but it's available for everybody to sell through comms, which is a great way to pair back to your Jack's dining table. For newness in textiles this season, everybody will have 2 textile walls in modern. So if you look here, you'll see modern wall 1. And this is similar to what we said last season with the velvet and the silk handloom. But then we have our new modern pillows layered in here. So you've got these corded pillows in square and rectangular in different colors, which are a nice fun update for the season. Stores will also have an office corner, which combines Zane collection with bookends, acrylic frames, and our snow globes. There's a new snow globe for the season that everybody will be receiving. So we've got the llama in white and gold, which everybody should love. It's a really great update to the collection. As we walk through modern, the rest of the room, you'll see the Enzo and the grid tufted bed as we spoke about. And then this is paired with modern wall 2. Modern wall 2 this season is really a throw wall, but based on inventory, we've added throws, vases, and some of the pillows just to make sure we're layering it in properly. So you've got all your throws that are carryover, plus some new herringbone throws, really nice thick throws for the season. And as you can see in this wall, we've layered frames on either side of it. So frames for the longest time have lived just in a frame destination. We're really trying to grow this business as it expands and as we buy more. So it's important that we are bringing this to our customers' attention. So one of the reasons we did that is to make sure it helps framing out the wall nicely, but also brings frames more dominant for everyone. The chrome trestle dining table is also new for the season. So this is a silver chrome base with a glass top. The closest thing to think about is this is like Jensen, but a metal chrome version. And again here, this is dressed in silver and white, so a very modern update. We've got a really cool penguin shaker, which is new for the season, which goes with the brand new nickel barware collection. Hi guys, welcome to the Pure concept for the season. This season, the Pure concept is called Pacific House, and this is based on a house in the northwest of the United States. So if you think about this time of the year, it would be very cold. So we have lots of really nice ways to feel warm inside. We've got faux fur throws, we've got natural cotton canvas pillows, and lots of natural woods. So for this concept, most of the furniture remains the same from last season. As you walk in here, you'll see the Haven sectional. This store has the Axel sofa as their leather footprint. So different stores have different leather sofas based on assortment. And then also the Harmony sectional in all stores. As you walk through the Haven, you'll see it styled in our blue colors. So the really cool thing about Pure this season is there's lots of shine added in. So the pillows that actually sit in Pure, you may have thought would have ended up in Decorator because they're very shiny and they've got lots of metallic elements in them. But this is our way of kind of updating what we know our customers love and putting this in the Pure concept, which also does well for us. So for newness in pillows, we've got the large size of the abstract brocade pillow. We also have a new blue one, which comes in 12 by 21 and a larger size. And then also, there's a really cool update to the Mongolian pillow. So Mongolian now comes in black. It looks like a really dark blue, but it's a true black color. And this is something we've seen across the world, that black is coming back in as a really high-end design element. So if you're looking for if customers are looking for something that's really edgy, this is a great way to start by incorporating black into their design style. For the bed in Pure this season, again, we are going the opposite direction we typically do for Pure. Pure typically has an all white bed, but this season we've layered velvet with Pure. So you've got the velvet duvets in the blue and the platinum layered with the velvet tencel quilt. And this is also just speaking to the season. As the weather gets cooler, people want warmer duvets. And this is a way to feel really cozy in your home, along with the natural woods that exist in Pure. For our leather footprint over here, you'll see introduction to the faux fur throws that I spoke about earlier. So the wall next to us here has a bunch of our new faux fur throws for the season. I think the most exciting one is the ruched faux fur throw collection. This comes in 3 colors and 2 sizes. So the larger size can be used on beds, or it can just be used on a really big sectional or someone that just wants to wrap up. And then we also have this new vase collection called Marble Vase Collection, and it's literally glass that is blown in a way that it looks like 2 different colors have been marbled together. So this is a great way to bring in a little more high element to the Pure concept. As we walk over towards the Harmony sectional, we'll pass by our gift table. So in Pure, with the 2 tables we have, one is dedicated to brass gifts. So we've got our fun words, love and cheers, and then a lot of our brass elements with our brass snow globes, and then these cool new terrace houses, which people can use for tea lights. They can also use them just as decorating. Carrying on through Pure, we'll walk into our our Harmony sectional. So Harmony will be styled in pink. This will be a 3-piece sectional. We're just missing one component. Here you see the ruched throw in the oversized size, which is really nice to layer on in a sectional because it's very large. And then this is introducing you to our another new pillow. So this is abstract brocade falling snow pillow. This ties back to a duvet collection you'll see shortly, but it's a very, very high shine way of bringing some blush and silver into the Pure concept. The Pure pink walls that you'll see on the side here have also been layered with a brand new vase collection. So this comes in multiple sizes. Every single vase is different because of the glaze that they use. So the crystalline glaze that they use ends up different every single time they bake it. So not any piece is the same. So every single one that a customer has will be different, which is a really cool selling point. And then as we walk through Pure, a lot of you will have the white shop. So white shop in larger stores will be in a separate destination, as well as the Pure lantern assortment. But in this store, in smaller stores, white shop will actually live within one of the Pure areas. But here, as we walk into white shop, you'll see there's a bunch of newness in pillows that we've layered in with the carryover white pillows from last season. So a lot of these you've seen before, but there are these new woven knit pillows. There's ones that have gold woven through them. And then there's also this new black candle collection that sits with white shop as a nice way to play off of the bright white. In our bedding shop this season, we will maintain a lot of the same beds that you guys had for fall. The only updates are a few new duvet collections which we'll walk through, and then just how we're merchandising. So as we go through bedding, the first wall you see in Dubai Mall is the Lush Velvet wall. One of the things we've tried to be very conscious of is making sure that we have added some spaces for either nightstands or Mongolian stools, so it's not all bedding. And then when you have your hanging duvet, so people can actually feel the quality of the duvet, just making sure you have 3 layers, adding in the faux fur throw, because this is a great add-on when they do the bed. So you want customers to see how they can put things together. The beds and how you set them is in the footprint guide, so you guys just want to follow the bedding there. If there's any bedding that's running out of stock, we can find alternatives together. It should be fairly easy. The other big walls that you'll see are organic cotton wall, and then also a tencel sateen wall. So this organic cotton wall is stretched across 8 bays. A lot of you won't have the space to do that, so you can condense it. And again, you see we have a lot of hanging duvets with multiple layers. These ones you see have 2 layers. You can also add in the 3rd layer if you have additional inventory of stock, just so people see how things pair together. Walking through across, we will pass bath shop. So Bath Shop this season gets a very small update. The actual build out gets updated. Obviously we'll send the photos to you guys so you can see that. There's new robes for Bath Shop. So there's a speckled cotton robe, and then there's a faux fur lined robe, which is really nice to use all year round with their air conditioning. The biggest update for Bath Shop is we are having these walls produced for all stores. So this will sit with your build out so you can show the medicine cabinets that we sell. We currently have this one in our assortment, and we'll have more coming in the future. And then on the back of this is where we want you to show your hardware instead of using the white fixture we had before. And we will have signage made so you can have the prices put on here. So you just need to, once these come, you can install as it's shown in the photo book. The second big wall in Bath Shop is a Tencel sateen wall. So this season in this collection, you've got a new Asha duvet, which some of you received earlier. So Asha duvet is new for the season. The Falling Snow duvet is new for the season, the one that matches the pillow. And then the one we saw in Decorator, the landscape also. So again, when you're merchandising here, just make sure you're adding layers. Make sure you're following the way the vignettes are shown. You know, with the sheet shop, we were making sure we're showing all the different colors and standing up so customers can take them out and feel them. With the duvets, we're layering in throws so people can see how things pair well together. It's very important. It helps your sales increase and also is a really nice experience for your customers. Besides these walls, you guys will have sheet shop, some of you separate, some together, and you'll also have washed cotton, but you'll get the photos for those. So I think the biggest thing to remember is when you see the photos for the beds, just make sure you're following all the different layers. Make sure you're using 2 duvet inserts inside so they're really nice and fluffy, because we really want to have that nice experience for our customers. In tabletop this season, when you get your photos, you'll notice we have worked on how we're merchandising our bays and how we're accessorizing our tables that I'll walk you guys through. So the first table you see here is with our brand new Celestial dinnerware in red and gold. This can pair with the white Celestial dinnerware or with organic dinnerware. Comes in salad plates and also comes in a set of 3 mini bowls, which are great for little nuts or sauces. Every store will set the barge this season. The barge again is dedicated to linens. So there's a lot of new linens for the season. We've got velvet linens, we've got metallic bark linens, new napkins and new placemats. And you'll notice a lot of these when you look at the tables. We've made sure we've added a lot of layers to the tables with placemats, napkins, have shoppable there also. And then in the dinnerware wall, the biggest change you'll see is with our white dinnerware, we've done a really high density. So in textured, it's very dense, lots of shoppable units the customers can just take with them. With Calo and reactive glaze, we've made sure it's very important to use these stands so people can see the plates. It's important to make sure you have your bowls stacked properly and straight next to the mugs. And this is something you guys should be going through every day, making sure your whole store team is fixing this up. Because there's so much dinnerware in these walls, we've added little displays in the middle that show customers how they compare things together. So like with the Calo dinnerware, we've paired different wine glasses, different flatware you can use together, and different linens, and done the same with each of these. It's a really nice way to show the dinnerware and show how it pairs together for customers. And then with organic white, again, similar to the texture, we've got high density. We've added our flatware into these bays, which we, as more flatware comes in, we'll add more product and you guys in your stores. Again, really important to make sure you're using these to show the dinnerware standing up. And then if you look at the top shelves where we have display, one of the things we just want to make sure, again, because there's so much dinnerware in these walls, is that we add greenery, we add some planters, and make sure that your display vignettes are really cohesive stories for the dinnerware. So like if you look at the Calo serveware, it's all bulked together. The dinnerware collections are really, really strong and bulked together. You should be receiving more and more inventory of tabletop dinnerware into your stores, so you should have the product to be able to merchandise this in the same way. As we turn over to our entertaining wall, so here in Dubai Mall, entertaining is in a 5-bay wall. Some of you have split this between different bays, so obviously based on your map. I think the one thing to really keep in mind is that we want entertaining to be separated between silver, gold, glassware, and then lacquer trays. So here you'll see all of our metallic lacquer trays. And again, to add breathing room, we've added these little shoppable vignettes. So we've got marble mixed with coasters, marble here stacked up. Coasters we do not want to keep on towers anymore. We want to make sure they're merchandised in the entertaining wall so people know which coasters pair really well with which pieces they're buying. Glassware is coming back in stock, so if you see here we have an entire bay dedicated to glassware. Missing from here is a brand new collection called Horizon that will be arriving shortly, so that'll give us even more glassware we can add an additional shelf in. This is a really big growth category for us as we haven't had it for the past year or so, so this is just additional sales for your store, so we want to make sure that we have a dedicated space for this. And then everybody owns Hammered in metal, in silver and rose gold. So again here what we've done is created a silver bay and created a gold bay. A lot of stores don't have this gold barware, so then that would just be replaced with more rose gold in the Hammered collection. But the key thing here is that you have a cohesive story. So you've got silver, which pairs well with these blue marble coasters. You've got gold, which pairs well with these agate coasters, just so your customers know it works well together. There's a couple tables set up in Tabletop we'll send you photos for. Just a couple I want to call out. So this is a brand new wood collection. It's called Mixed Wood. Comes in different bowls, different cutting boards, different cake stands. And then for the first time we have salt and pepper grinders. This I think again is incremental business in your tabletop department because it's something we haven't had. So it's nice to test this and see how it does. And then the last little table you have in your tabletop destination we just want to speak of is Mug Shop. So Mug Shop this season, there aren't a lot of holiday colorful mugs, but there are these really cool monogram mugs. They're called wax monogram mugs, so they're meant to look like when you use wax and then you try to write over it, the letter and the shapes underneath would have remained. And then they're accented with fun colors on the rim. So every letter has a different color. There aren't every letter available from the alphabet, but we just buy the letters that we have historical records on what sells best. On top of this, in Tabletop, in your walls, it's really important to have a wall dedicated to white and blue lacquer trays, separate from the metallic lacquer trays. It's also important to make sure you have a tower dedicated to additional wood serveware because we own a lot of that in our stores. And then one table I just want to show you on what I was speaking of when we're talking about accessorizing and adding additional layers. It's really important with every single one of your tabletop features, if you have inventory to do it, you always want to make sure you have a placemat or a underneath, or a solid placemat underneath. You always want to make sure you have at least 2 glasses. If it's a high entertaining table, you can add 3 glasses. And then when you do your flatware, you should always make sure that you have your knife and your 2 spoons on the right side and your 2 forks on the left side. Here you can see we've also layered in linens, and to make it easier for a customer, we've added the linens on the table so they don't have to go find them elsewhere. Some of you will have walls dedicated to dining chairs, dedicated to bar stools. Again, we'll send photos for those that you guys can follow. Some of the smaller stores won't have these, so you just have these guys spread out throughout your store. Big thing in Tabletop this season is just to make sure when you're selling to customers, you add on those additional layers. Make sure you're adding the flatware, make sure you're adding the linens, make sure you're adding the glassware. We have amazing sales in actual dinnerware. We just want to increase that by adding on the extras. Thank you all for coming along with me on this holiday floor set. I look forward to helping you all set this in your stores and seeing all your beautiful photos in a few weeks. Thank you.